There are many organ systems that make up the human body, including the urinary system, the muscular system, the nervous system, respiratory and digestive systems. This video will focus on the skeletal system.
The skeleton begins to develop 3 weeks after conception and stops at the age of 25. In an embryo, the limbs are made of cartilage, then the bone forms through replacement of the cartilage by bone mineral. This begins around 6 or 7 weeks into the embryo stage and continues into adulthood. The main functions of the skeleton are movement, support, protection, blood production and calcium balance. There are different types of bones such as long, which can be seen in the humerus. The short bones are found in the wrist, flat bones are found in the scapula or sternum, and irregular bones are the bones which don't fit in any other category, for example the bones found in the vertebrae.
This movement is extension, which is increasing the angle, and this is flexion, which is decreasing the angle. This movement is possible due to the hinge joint in your elbow. This is abduction, which is movement away from the midline, and this is adduction, which is a movement towards the midline. This is possible due to the ball joint in your shoulder. There are other types of joints. Fibrous joints, also known as fixed joints, are made of tough collagen fibres and can be found in the skull. Cartilaginous joints, also known as semi-movable joints, are those which bind bones together, such as between the ribs and the costal cartilage, and between the discs of the spine. The most common type of joint is the synovial joint, also known as the fully movable joints. A fluid-filled space occurs between smooth cartilage pads at the end of articulating bones. Connective tissues surround these joints, and they are joined together by ligaments. There is a fluid surrounding the joint to prevent friction and wear.
There are 4 types of adult connective tissue proper, cartilage,
The
bone
cells
and blood. In connective tissue proper are fibroblasts and fibrocytes. They are made up of collagen and elastane. There are loose and dense connective tissue proper. The functions of the loose is for mucous membranes and the adipose tissue, and the functions of the dense is to be found in ligaments and tendons.
The cells in cartilage are chondroblast and chondrocytes. It is made up of collagen, reticular and elastin. There are different types of cartilage: fibrocartilage, elastic cartilage and hyaline cartilage. Cartilage can be found between the bones, for example the ribs and the sternum, on the ends of bones and also in the ears and the nose.
Cells are found in bones are osteoblasts and osteocytes. Bones are made up of calcium carbonate and calcium phosphate. There are spongy bones which form the ends of most long bones and most of the short, flat bones. It has large spaces between them and is filled with red marrow, which is where red blood cells are made. There are also compact bones which form a layer over the spongy bones. The bones are there for movement, protection of the organs, support, blood production and calcium storage.
Osteoblasts are bone-forming cells. They deposit new bone tissue, secrete a bone matrix, sense bone load, and in high-loading conditions they increase the bone mass. Osteocytes are the bone-resorbing cells. They remove bone tissue under low-loading conditions. Osteocytes also multinucleate cells formed through fusion of precursor cells. They also form stem cell cells in bone marrow and release calcium to bone.
Them bones, them bones, them dry bones, them bones, them bones, them dry bones, them bones, them bones, them dry bones.